like to mention the influence of my daddy and my mommy on me after reading the story about Trump's visit of his mother's hometown, the island of Scotland, the small island of Scotland. Actually, he hasn't gone back to his mother's hometown very often. Seems this time is the third time. Maybe as a small child, it's his first time, and then after he becomes a successful businessman, he want to start a golf course in Scotland. Then he has gone back for his second time just for 97 seconds. Okay, just 1 minute more. And then this time he has gone back with his grandkids. I haven't heard information about how long he stayed in this island, but at least this time he should have stayed longer with his grandkids, and then he even has brought his grandkids to his mother's hometown. So you can see that he still pay tribute to his mother with this visit of her hometown. My parents, they of course they have a great influence on me. Also, lot of his influence as because my parents are not educated. Okay, and then during my age, I can receive good education. Of course, also not an easy job. Okay, it is also by chance that at that time I can receive education, and then through my hardworking and also through success in examination, in studying, so I got chances to get good education. So they haven't great influence or obvious influence on me, but you know that at a time of economic hardship in a poor family, those children from poor family, a big family without good resources to receive good education, especially at a time that free education is not a must yet. Okay, so you actually it is quite normal that you just like your parents, you don't receive a good education. But at least my daddy is very hardworking, and he live a long life, and then he is quite healthy. At least before 80, he still has a good health. So you know that in a poor family, if your parents die young or have sickness at a young age, then your situation will even be poorer. Okay, you even though there is a golden chance for you to study, you just can't keep your study because you have to earn money for family. If your parents or one of your parents cannot work or have sickness, you need money for healing, and then if they die early, then you have to shoulder the responsibility for the whole family, especially for the females in Chinese family, Cantonese family. So even in Hong Kong at that time, even I was born at the time of economic bloom, but it's still quite hard and then quite normal for a female to give up the studying for her brothers to study. So I pay tribute to my daddy, who is hardworking, who is faithful to family, and then who hasn't rejected his children to receive good education. Even though he has no money, even though he's poor, even though he did not get a good salary, good pay, good job, but he still will insist that if you don't need the family to give you money to study, if you can study yourself, I won't reject. I won't force you to come out to work at young age. You know, at that time, actually, many children just start their work maybe just at 11 or even 12, or even someone do things at home, even not in a legal age of working. So you can see that my dad, actually as a daddy, who works hard. Actually, he can just force us to go out to work and give up our study. Even though there is a chance for free education, he can still force you to come out to work. At that time, there's no protection over children who is within the studying age to go to school. It's not must. Okay, so just because of my father's acceptance and for our studying, so when I received that chance, so I can keep studying even though he has to do a harder job with a better pay, but travel for a longer distance, leave home early, come home late, just to earn a little bit more for the children, instead of forcing the children to go to work so that he can get an easier life, to choose a better job near the home. So just judging from this attitude and to my studying and to bring up the children, even though he's not educated, even though he know nothing about education, even though he cannot teach you much, at least he has taught you something. Okay, some value. You must work hard. You must be faithful to your family. You will sacrifice your own time, and then you bear hardship just for the wellness of your family. Okay, not to just to enjoy your own life and then just neglect your children's future. So you can see that he is still concerned with the children's future, even though he hasn't mentioned any word. He even won't force you to study, won't teach you that you must study well and something like that. No, never. So actually it is our own choice that whether we want to study or not. If we don't want to study, then okay, you can just go to work. If you want to study, okay, you can study. So actually it's good and not common at that time. Okay, I have many. I have known many of my relatives, more or less around my age. They haven't received good education. All right, so he still has a good influence on me. So for Donald Trump, of course, he can clearly tell how much his father has influenced him, because his father has forced him, ordered him to be a successful man, and then he has taught him that you must because as a successful businessman, you must play tricks, you must know how to play tricks, you must know how